fam? What up, God? Welcome back to a brand new video. We're moved in, we're in the new house. House tour coming soon. But first, let's say hi to my boy. My man with an awfully good plan. I missed you, everyone missed you. My boy, Pop. What up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video here. A brand new area, brand new office. I just washed my face. It's a little hot outside. I was perspiring. I got water. It's water. I'm not sweating. Everyone says I'm sweating. I finally have central AC. I got central air, new house, new life. Today we have how to cheat in Navy boot camp and get away with it. Like they always say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You cheated on me? When I specifically asked you not to?
When I use this word cheat, I'm using it very loosely. Now, do this at your own risk. Do these things at your own risk. If you get caught, I don't think you get asthma or you get kicked out, but you definitely get an ass chewing. You definitely get IT if you get caught doing some of these things. So, you didn't hear it from me. The first thing, how to cheat in Navy boot camp, wear double socks. I made a video before where I said one of the hardest things for me in Navy boot camp when I was adjusting was wearing the boots. I never wore boots my whole life. Never. Freaking city slicker. So wearing those boots the first 2 weeks, breaking them in, it was hell on my feet. Blisters, blisters, blisters. It was affecting my run time. It was affecting standing, walking, marching. It was a freaking pain. Fortunately, my blisters went away. You know, you callus, your feet get tough, calluses up, everything was bueno. But to prevent that, if you guys can, wear double socks. 2 pairs. Now, I don't know if it's really allowed. I know it's kind of a risk that you have to take, but there's not really any way they can find out you're wearing double socks unless they specifically see you. So, be very careful when you're taking off your socks and putting them on. They don't see you doing double up. But if you can, help prevent the blisters, help prevent the pain. It'll make your transition where you're wearing those boots a lot easier. Number 2, how to cheat in Navy boot camp. Make good friends with the starboard watch. There's a guy that's gonna be in charge of the watch bill. I believe it's called starboard and port watch. They're in charge of setting up all the watches for the whole compartment for everybody. Now, there was a time in boot camp where I hurt my knee. My knee was very swollen. I hit it up against one of the bunks. When we were doing bunk drills, I was running around the bunk trying to do it super fast. Bow! But basically my knee did not really get better throughout all of boot camp. It was messed up. So I was good friends with the starboard watch coordinator, and he hooked it up to where I was able to get out of certain physical activities and certain things we had to do that would inflame and hurt my knee. I was just trying to graduate boot camp. I wasn't trying to get asthma. I wasn't trying to get set back. I was trying to graduate. So he hooked a brother up. He hooked me up, got me out of certain things and put me on watch. So I was just chilling in the compartment and trying to rest up my knee. Also, if you make friends with the watch bill coordinator, maybe he won't give you the watch at night, the balls to 4. You know, the 8 to midnight watch. You'll get some extra sleep. He won't screw you over with the crappy watch bill times. So many things. You make friends with him. This next one is kind of risky. This one's kind of risky, but if you're the laundry PO, the laundry petty officer, in boot camp, you're in charge of doing all the laundry for your division. There's a laundry room in your compartment where it's, you know, in a corner, inside a door. You open up a door, and then you open up another door, and then all the laundry bags are in this room. Now, if you're the laundry PO, you can have a couple helpers. And if you really want to risk it for the biscuit, if you want to get in some extra naps, catch some extra Z's, you can have a lookout outside one of the doors. While all your other guys, you're getting some rest, sleeping on the laundry bags. Dude, these laundry bags are super comfortable. They're all filled with everyone's clothes. You know, it might be a little smelly, a little stinky, but sometimes they're clean. Sometimes those are also full of clean bags. So you can take a nap on the laundry bags, have a lookout, cuckoo, cuckoo. Have them do like a, you know, if you see someone's coming, knock on the door a couple times, or, you know, give out a, boom, you're up, you're awake. Don't get caught though. This is probably one of the riskier ones. This next one is actually very useful. I guess I could have used the word hacks, but I'm tired of using the word hacks. We're cheating now, but in a positive way. Remember, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So when you're in Navy boot camp, you're gonna have to call people, you know, petty officer, chief, senior chief, master chief, sir, if they're officers. I remember it was a little tricky. I always had a lot of anxiety. How can you tell a senior chief from a master chief from a chief? You know, it's very hard to see those little tiny stars above the anchor. If they're a senior chief, they got 1. If they're a master chief, they got 2. So to get around that, if you see anchors, just call them chief. If you just see an anchor, yes chief, no chief, then they'll be like, all right, shipmate, it's master chief or it's senior chief. And you're like, oh yes, when you're out in the fleet, it'd be a yes senior, yes master chief, but you can call senior chief senior, you don't have to say chief. So it gets a little less, what's the word, boot camp-ish, less military bearing when you get out in the fleet, when you interact with these people all the time. You don't have to use proper, freaking strict military bearing, it gets more lax. But like I said, if you're not that proficient yet at rank and recognition, and you see anchors coming up, and you don't know if you see a star or 2 stars, you know, don't start freaking out. Just chief. Everyone's chief. Unless you can't tell, unless you have experience or you're confident, and you can see that it's a senior chief, you can see that it's a master chief. Address them that way. But it's better than just guessing. You know, it's better than just guessing and getting it wrong than just say chief. This next cheat, a lot of people are scared of when you get gassed, the gas chamber. When you get gassed, what? It's been 5 days, I'm rusty. Gas chamber. Is it gonna hurt? What's gonna happen? How does it feel? Dude, pepper spray yourself every single day before boot camp. Pepper spray your own eyes. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Hey, helper! Hey.
Right!
This last cheat in Navy boot camp is kind of what I did. Just me personally, I'm very good I talk about empathy a lot and making friends with other people. That's a skill you need to have in the military that you need to develop. If you're introverted, you need to be extroverted in a sense in the military. So I was able to make a lot of friends around me in Navy boot camp, and fortunately, this one friend that I made, he was a nuke, but he wasn't your typical nuke. This dude was a freaking genius in everything. I was, like I've talked about, I have anxiety and I would mess up sometimes, or I would misunderstand, or I would hear the directions wrong. You know, when we had to stamp our skivvies or stencil something this way, or write this on our shampoo bottle, or do this a certain way, or tie our boots a certain way. I would get caught up in my head and, oh wait, what did you say? Or did you do this? Or did you do that? I would always second guess myself. So he would always finish all his stuff first, and he would always help me out. He would always help me out if I was doing something wrong, or he would always point out, oh no, minors, do this or do that, or this is how you tie it this way, or this is how you stamp right here in this corner. So a lot of boot camp is attention to detail, following directions. So huge tip, make friends with everyone around you, so hopefully they can help out a shipmate, help a shipmate out. But alright fam, this is going to be wrapping it up. I hope you enjoyed this video, how to cheat in Navy boot camp and get away with it. Some of these were, more hacks than cheats. But one or two of them, you gotta risk it for the biscuit on your own. If you do get caught, and just say, oh, dude, JTsuits, freaking YouTube guy, he told me to do this, he told me. But I guarantee if you don't take responsibility for what you did, if you don't man up, that's gonna make it way worse of you. Always, if you mess up in boot camp or you mess up in life, take responsibility, own up to it. Yes, chief, yes, petty officer, it will never happen again. I'll correct myself right now, will never happen again. That's gonna save you a lot of pain in the future, in the military or in general. Just own up to it, man up, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, boom. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it to the very end, make sure you give a like, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. Helps the channel grow. Speaking of channel growth, we're about to hit 50,000 subscribers. When the 50K, we hit it, new tattoos coming. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be back, pumping out the daily videos, back on the grind, back in the new casa, the new house. I'm gonna get this stuff, get this wall decorated. Fan mail, fan art, all the stuff you guys send me. I have a bunch of stuff already. I'm gonna start putting it up on the wall. If you don't know, I have a P.O. box. Stuff will be below. Also, I have a Patreon. Huge shout out to all my Patreon pledges and supporters. Social media below. JTsuits. Man, it's been a while. I'm rusty. How do I do my outro? My boy! Papa. See you guys tomorrow. Boy. How is my boy, my man, with an awfully good plan? I missed you. Everyone missed you. My boy, Papa. And great and daughter's here too. Hi, sweet angel. My sweet. You're pretty.